Hey, hard men to catch up to.
What's up?
Well, look, I know you're upset about what happened earlier, so it's important that you understand why I'm putting up with David Haywood's presence here in the hospital.
I do understand it, Dad. I just don't agree with it.
I know. But you're angry still, right?
Yeah, I'm angry about a lot of things. Yeah, Ryan Lavery just came up to me and approached me with an offer.
He did? What offer is that?
Well, he wants to sponsor a fundraiser and donate all the proceeds to my project with pregnant teens.
Huh. Well, that's very generous of him. You think there's something behind that offer?
Well, I think it sounds too good to be true.
Huh.
I mean, sure, I'd like to have the funds. It could help hundreds of teenage girls. It's the fact that the offer comes from him, Dad. This man wants my wife back, and I'd stake my life on it.
Yeah, well, look, what he wants and what he gets are two different things. Don't you ever forget, Jillian chose you. She married you, and she's dedicated to your marriage.
I know that. You think that matters to Ryan?
I think what matters is that you begin to accept the fact that Jillian is devoted to you. Maybe then you'll see Ryan as less of a threat.
You seem different, Ryan. You know, that hard edge is back.
The hard edge? The hard edge you tried to soften?
Love changed you.
And reality changed me back. This is the real me, Jilly.
No. The real you is hiding behind a sleek suit and a business card. Just like you were hiding when you were a little child, you remember? When your parents were fighting and screaming, you would run up to your room and shut yourself in the closet and pray that they would pass out before they came looking for you.
I am not a prisoner of my childhood, Jillian. I am exactly the man that I wanted to be when I grew up.
So you wanted to set out to prove that the world is ugly? That you have to be tough in order to survive and win at all costs?
That's the price you pay for success, Jillian.
What? Losing yourself, Ryan? The price is too high.
Well, I'm willing to pay it.
Why?
Because who I was wasn't good enough. And by the way, the bruises that I wore to school, they weren't badges of honor, Jillian. They were signs of weakness.
Oh, for God's sake, Ryan, you were an innocent child.
Who grew up not believing in fairy tales until I met you? You made me believe. Jillian, you made me believe the whole picture. The princess, the castle, the happy ending. I was the hero in your stories.
You're still my hero.
No, I'm not, because in the stories, the hero gets the girl, but you chose Jake. Right? So all that talk about you missing the real me, whoever the real me is a crock, Jillian, because that guy lost. He lost. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't hold on to you. So you know what? He invented a new dream. And he's going to go the distance this time, and he's going to go alone. And guess what? He kind of likes it like that.
And what are you going to do when you get to the top, Ryan? You're going to look down at all the people who loved you, who still love you?
I don't believe in love, Jillian. There's no percentage in it.
You don't believe that. And neither do I. Oh, sweetheart. I wish you had come to me months ago with this. I would have understood completely. I was so afraid, Mom.
Oh, honey, please, give me a little credit for understanding. I'm a woman. I've been in your position. I mean, it's the oldest story in the world. Oh, I can remember my first experience like it was yesterday. I was so in love with this boy, Phil Brent. And he was in love with me. But this conniving, this Tara Martin, got her hooks into him. And, well, of course I know it wasn't exactly the same, honey, because I was never friends with Tara Martin. Never. But you trusted Sarah. How awful for you to have your best friend steal your boyfriend. I mean, of course you were devastated. When your best friend steals your man, your heart breaks twice. And it takes twice as long for it to heal. But, honey, drinking is not the answer. Talking about it the way we did tonight, that will help you get over your loss. Oh, you trust me, sweetheart. Your heart will heal. I swear it will. Oh, honey, I just want you to forget all about this girl, Sarah, and what she did to you. I can't ever forget Sarah. Never. But don't you feel better now that you've told me, sweetheart? I know I do. But, honey, this confession of yours tonight, you know that it's no excuse for drinking to drown your sorrows. You know this. Drinking is not acceptable. I'm sorry, honey. I'm going to have to ground you again. Same rules. You'll come directly to enchantment and do your homework and restricted activities on the weekend. Is it clear? Mm-hmm. Leo, you can stay. But I'm counting on you to watch over Bianca.
Yes, ma'am. I'll resume my post.
Hello? Yes, sir. Oh, all right. Look, I have my appointment book upstairs. You hold on a minute. That's the office. Honey, look, maybe, let's forget about the coffee, okay? I think the best thing for you is just to, go directly to bed. I love you. I tried to tell her, Leo. I tried. I was going to. She didn't want to hear. My mom's not ready to know that I'm gay. She's never going to be ready.
I'm so sorry.
Brian, fundraiser's on. My wife agrees.
Well, like you said, it's for a good cause.
Excellent. We're good to go.
With one proviso.
Name it.
As an act of good faith, I want you to dedicate a percentage of IncredibleDreams.com's future profits to my teen program.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
Great, we got a deal. I'll have my lawyers get in touch with you.
Sounds good. Ready to go home?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Ryan.
Good night.
Good night, Princess.
Tad and Dixie Martin are headed for Splitsville. How reliable is your information?
Very. You see, in the old days of divorce court, I would be named as co-respondent.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who did what to whom?
Dixie used to be employed here, but she has recently resigned.
Grounds?
Well, let's just say that Tad made her quit because Dixie had a thing for me. And now Tad is threatening me with charges of sexual harassment.
And you're as pure as the driven snow.
I may need your services.
Well, you may have to find yourself another counselor.
Why?
Conflict of interest. Mine.
Meaning you're interested in Tad?
Oh, isn't that obvious?
Painfully.
I like Tad. I like the reputation that precedes him.
Have you ever heard of Tad the Cat?
My sister dated Tad when he was in high school. And she always came home with a smile on her face.
And you fell for him by proxy.
Guilty with an excuse. You see, Tad has something that women find irresistible.
I'm going to suppress my gag reflex and ask what that might be.
He doesn't need us. Not in the primal way that he needs Dixie. That is a challenge that I don't want to walk away from.
So you'll think about it.
More than I should. Goodbye, David.
Goodbye, Leslie. One dose, and Tad the Cat will be back with a vengeance. see, Ted, you're not going to charge me with sexual harassment because you're going to be too busy having sex with my attorney, Leslie Colson.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about everything.
I can't do this now. I can't make you feel better.
Sweetie, listen, you know, when you're ready, I'm going to be here. I'm always going to be here because I love you. I love you so much.